RF300J SF6 sulfur hexafluoride service card is a SF6 recovery device independently developed by Henan Relations Co., Ltd. It is mainly used for recovery, purification, vacuuming, and refilling of SF6 gas in SF6 electrical equipment. Before shipment, this equipment is filled with a small amount of nitrogen gas and it is in a slightly positive pressure state. After receiving the equipment, the first is to release the nitrogen gas and restore the equipment to normal pressure. The specific operation steps are described as follows. Pressure relief process 1. Select a pipe. One end is the N20 coupling, the other end is cylinder connector with a manual valve. Remove the protective cover on the coupling of the pressure regulating outlet. Before connecting the pipe, ensure that the manual valve is closed. Connect one end of the pipe with the N20 coupling to the pressure regulating outlet of the equipment. Conduct process operation in front of the HMI. Click Refilling, and then select Pressure Regulating Output in the submenu. Click Yes when system prompts manually adjust the valve Y1, then click Yes on the right to start the process. When the system prompts whether to heat the tank, select No. Rotate to open the pressure regulating valve Y1. Then open the manual valve on the pipe to release nitrogen from the equipment. When the pressure of the purification tank drops to 1 bar, first stop the process on the operation screen. Then close the manual valve on the pipe. Then close Y1. And finally remove the pipe. Screw on the cover. The pressure relief process 1 ends. Pressure relief process 2. Select the pipe in process 1. Screw off the cover of the gas outlet. Connect the pipe to the gas outlet. And then open the valve on the pipe. Select Refilling Gases SF6 Gas under the refilling menu on the HMI, and then click Yes to open the starting process. Cancel heating the tank. Observe the gas inlet pressure. When the pressure drops to 1 bar or below, close the process, and then observe the gas outlet pressure. Confirm that the pressure is 1 bar or below, and end the process. Remove the pipeline and screw on the protective cover. Vacuum the purification tank. After relieving the pressure, the equipment should be vacuumed. Click Vacuum on the screen and select Vacuum Storage Tank in the submenu. Cancel heating the tank. Vacuum operation usually lasts for several hours. After the vacuum degree drops to 0.05 mbar 5 Pa. Click to stop the vacuum process. System Vacuum. Click to select Vacuum the system under Vacuum menu on the operation screen, and then click Yes to start the process. Observe that the pressure value at the gas inlet and the filter is decreasing. Open the pressure regulating valve Y1 and wait for the system vacuum to finish. After several hours, the filter pressure, gas inlet pressure and outlet pressure all reach the low limit, and the vacuum degree reaches the low limit of 0.05 mbar. First stop the process. Then close the manual valve. Close the pressure regulating valve. And the process is over. Vacuum the gas inlet. Before recovering and purifying the gas from the cylinder or the GIS gas chamber, the connected pipeline needs to be vacuumed to avoid cross-contamination of the gas. Connect pipe to the cylinder or the GIS. Select Vacuum Gas Inlet and click Yes to start. When the gas inlet pressure reaches the low limit, then observe whether the vacuum degree reaches the low limit of 0.05 mbar, and close the process when it reaches. Recovery process. Select a suitable pipe. Connect one end to the gas source, cylinder, switch gas compartment or other containers, and the other end to this equipment. Keep the valve on the pipe closed. Click Recovery in the operation screen. Select Recovery and Purification. Then set the recovery parameters. Usually adopts the default value. Click Yes to start the process. And finally open the valve on the pipe. Observe the pressure change of the storage tank. To track the recovery progress, refrigeration unit automatically starts, and the refrigeration cycle D1, D2 works. When the recovery pressure drops to 0.6 bar, the system will automatically switches to the negative pressure recovery mode and vacuum compressor starts. During negative pressure recovery, the refrigeration unit starts and the refrigeration cycle D1 is running. When the gas inlet pressure drops to 0.1 bar, the recovery will be automatically stopped, and the recovery operation is finished. Check the quality of the recovered gas. After recovery and pretreatment, the gas will be stored in the storage tank. At this time, the quality of the recovered gas should be measured first. The specific measurement steps are as follows. Prepare RA91 to SF6 gas analyzer and turn on ITA. Connect the equipment measuring port M4 size and the instrument gas inlet with the tubing. Turn open ball valve C2 and pressure regulating valve Y2. Adjust the gas flow through the purity and humidity flow control knob on SF6 gas analyzer. Observe the value change of purity and humidity, and record the value after stabilizing. Refinement and purification. After the gas recovery, the next step is to purify the recovered gas. Click Purification in the main menu. Select Purification of the tank in the sub-menu to purify the gas according to the situation of gas recovery, purity, humidity, etc. You can also choose the recycling and purification of tank operation process. The quality of the gas after purification and purification is measured. After purification or repeated purification, the quality of the gas should be measured and assessed again to decide whether the gas reached the standard of refilling and reuse. Please refer to GB 12022-2006 Standard and IEC 60480-2019 Standard for specific parameters. Refilling liquid SF6 gas. Connect an empty cylinder to the gas outlet of this equipment with suitable pipe. Before refilling liquid SF6, vacuum the connected pipe first. Click Vacuum on the HMI screen. Select Vacuum gas outlet and click to start the process. After the vacuum reaches 0.05 mbar, the vacuum process is stopped. Click Refilling. Select Refilling liquid SF6 gas the submenu and start the process. After the cylinder is filled, close the cylinder valve and then close the manual valve on the pipe. If more cylinders need to be refilled, change a new cylinder.